It's almost no wind, beautiful sunshine. These are indeed conditions for the beautiful game. The backdrop here, picturesque, idyllic. No doubt one of the best days of the footballing calendar, and it has added to a really jovial, happy mood in the stands, helping to raise the level of sound by more than a few decibels. Shirt sleeve order, very much the dress code. Truly, this is a remarkable stadium, the Allianz Arena, a symbol of cutting-edge technology and architectural perfection. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, I'm not sure that words can do this fella justice, Peter. Lionel Messi is one of the all-time greats, that's for sure. A fantastic dribbler with a killer eye for...
Looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. Up to meet it! He's missed, but by that far.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Played into space out wide. Played back in. And he's straight offside. Jordi Alba.
There's a lot of movement going on. There's no shortage of options.
So I guess they're looking to play around their opponents as opposed to through them.
Yeah, the style is designed...
Has a hit! A real chance and a real let-off. Hoists it high. Crosses in a low one. Oh, too much weight on that. Colo yet to have a shot on target. Jordi Alba. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. He gets past his man. Oh, sweet feet. Plays it into the box. Vidal. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. And it's Griezmann. Now it's Messi. Messi not easily shrugged off the ball. Vidal has been found. Delivers the ball. That intervention was very necessary. And it's half-time here. So another team has broken through. It's certainly not going to want to try. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. How would you review the first half?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Griezmann. Keeper's ball. Tries to get it forward quickly. More than happy to take the muscular approach. And now they can launch a counter. Played into space out wide. Going through. Big chance! It's there!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front. And they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Colo draw first blood here.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
And here's Suarez. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Messi. He's got options out wide.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Spot on, Peter.
Shoots! And it's Luis Suarez. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Jordi Alba. Battles to win it back.
Barcelona are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Luis Suarez. Vidal! He has done it! Barcelona are back in business. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Oh, the contact was fantastic, right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Barcelona surely know by now that they've put so much work into producing the equaliser that they'll battle on for a winner. You know, it's all one-way traffic for them now, and they simply have to capitalise on it.
Barcelona have it back and they can go again. Hoists it forward. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, a game that had everything except a winner. Really watchable. So it's down to business here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Marc-Andre ter Stegen. He's got everything you'd want from a top-level keeper. Great shot-stopping, but also a very cool head and a good organiser. What's more, he's very happy to play sweeper-keeper behind that defence, mopping up loose balls before picking a pass and get his team on the front foot again.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for Griezmann!
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Played out to the right, and the weighted pass, and he's cut it out. Barcelona are working the ball as only they can.
Yeah, Peter, and it's a style that requires players of high-caliber technique to move the ball about quickly in tight areas.
Jordi Alba. Jordi Alba goes looking. Gets his foot in there. Colo so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Shoots! Oh, the ball's come loose! Nicely controlled. battles to win it back. Now the counter. He's through the middle. Cut out in the nick of time. Is there any support? He might not need it. Gets up to head it! No, he's got that completely wrong.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
And it's half-time here. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Colo can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose and can't afford to lose.
Going for goal! Goal!
Well, that's what the top players do. The ability to seize the initiative at crucial times in the game. And now this second half has a completely different outlook. I can give the keeper a little sympathy here because I think he might have been slightly unsighted. However, credit where it's due, it's still a fine finish from a tight spot.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
Vidal. Barcelona couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Hoists it forward. Oh, that is asking for trouble.
Colo showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Just has to be done.
And it's Griezmann going through. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. He's been bundled over, that is a foul.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Messi!
Well, conceding free kicks in areas like that are an invitation to the set-piece technicians. They have to cut this out.
Loses his balance and loses the ball. And it's got through. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He's made sure that that won't get through. Plays it long.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
And here's Messi. Arthur proves too strong there. That's surely a foul. Free kick. It has got through to him. And Vidal! Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So it ends 1-0, an enthralling game. There's the whistle, and here we go. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Who else but Lionel Messi? I don't need to tell anyone what he's capable of. Some critics don't rate him as the best player on the planet. That's because the Argentinian, for me, is on a different planet.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Griezmann. Barcelona are experts at this stylish possession-based game.
Well, we're talking tiki-taka, a lot of short, crisp passing, and once the ball is lost, they quickly try to win it back.
And here's Messi, gets it back, it's a loose ball. Well, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Over to the left, he's got options out wide. Cut out in the nick of time. Arthur. Nelson Semedo. Going through. That's great strength on the ball. Breaks on here. Finds himself eased off the ball. Until half-time, and it is still goalless. Chance to squeeze it through. No, not quite. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. And it's Griezmann. That's a foul, free kick's been given. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Griezmann! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper. And we hit half-time, so another team has broken through. But certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break. 0-0. And we're already back underway here. No score in the first half. Who's ready to go for it now? Has a goal! Nelson Semedo. And it's played forward. That was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And Messi! Oh, that was no routine save.
Messi simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
And here's Messi. That looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. Oh, it's a beauty! A finish of true class!
Well, if ever there was a perfect time to score, I think we've just witnessed it.
Oh, that is a bit special. A 1-0 lead established.
Well, that's the currency he deals in, and he's come good yet again. Never the one to let you down in these situations.
Played out to the right.
Barcelona are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Into the middle.
Well, when the options aren't quite present in the box, it's the crosser's interest to hold on for the support. keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Arthur. And here's Suarez. He hits it. Oh, great save, real class.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
He's made sure that that won't get through. So that's it. It is all over. Always in the balance, and in the end, one goal was enough. They are... And we're underway. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Of course, Antoine Griezmann. He's got a bit of everything, Peter. Speed, great technical ability, and the priceless gift of being able to make all the right decisions at the right times. Personally, I really like the way he can always take a little touch to give himself that half a yard of space. He needs to get a shot away, and he doesn't miss too many either, does he?
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Dashing forward at pace. Oh, good interception. It's beautiful, intricate passing. They are toying with their opponents.
Well, they know that their version of what they do is extremely good. I mean, it's a level of possession that leaves...
Messi! Oh, that is very close.
Messi brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Goes long. Done very well to intervene. Colo so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Jordi Alba pings it in. And it's played forward. Hoists it forward. And here's Griezmann. Out to the left it goes. And here's Jordi Alba. Just brushed off the ball there. Forward it goes. Looking to break out here. Jordi Alba. PK. If you have just joined us, you'll be glad to know that you haven't missed a goal. And the counter is on. He spotted the run and played him through. He's got away. He's had a go! He's delivered all right! There is the breakthrough!
Oh, Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception in shaping to whack it and then opting for a lovely little lob.
Colo draw first blood here.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
And Titi. Piqué plays it forward. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. That'll be the last act of the first half. And here we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It was very, very tight. To attack on the first 45 minutes.
Yes, they're behind, but it's a reversible situation. As long as better defensive focus can avoid a second goal on the counter, they know they have the wherewithal to come up with what they need.
Colo come in, having established that lead. A game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. If you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Colo carrying a one-goal lead. Arthur. Defenders on the back foot. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Vidal. Tries to get it forward quickly. He's made sure that that won't get through. Jordi Alba. Nicely controlled. Real chance! And it's hoisted clear. Out to the right, tries to cross.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Gets it back.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game.
It's an untidy challenge, free kick given. And here's Messi. And he's away. Messi hits it! What a hit, the save was firm.
Messi put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better look next time.
Plays it out to the wing. Colo are on the verge of a pretty special win. Has a hit! Really well taken goal. And surely now, the result's beyond doubt.
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
Barcelona are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
And the referee